What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches this later. Much love. Hope everybody's doing good. I've actually not been feeling good, but I feel better than what I did. Shout out to Lil C for looking out for me, taking care of me. She's a great lady and a great friend for sure. Been a day. And I was at work not feeling well either and getting my you-know-what handed to me. Wasn't even going to go live on anything. I still don't feel good, but she'll be up here a little later. And after starting to feel a little better, I was like, oh, I'll try to stream a little football at least. And I'm on the franchise, so it's going to take me a minute for playing the whole game. Switched it up from the Ultimate Team. Oh, that's good, son. Shout out YT. Been getting views on like old videos. Not a lot, but something. Kind of doing all those old videos, maybe starting to pay off. That's one thing, I'll never run out of stuff to watch. You can watch me for weeks. Which I wouldn't be watching all these live streams, just videos. Oh, yeah, I'm not feeling well. Well, we're evenly matched. Their records suck, so I'm not going to underestimate them, that's for damn sure. 9 should be good. I'm going to turn the air on. It was like 78 degrees in here.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
In the snow, this will be cool.
It's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Marty and Jamie, much love. Thank you for coming in. Cheers, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't even going to. I was talking earlier, I haven't felt good today, but starting to feel a little better. Shout out again to Lil C for looking out for me. She always does.
And able to take it past the 25.
Gave me something to take, that helped. Ended up going to the grocery store with her. I was like, hell, I'm going to get it. I wasn't going to drink it. I was like, hell, I'm going to get a beer. So I got to think this bad action might help.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week. He was a
Which it is.
He really was. It's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that.
Something easy.
Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Might have got that damn stomach bug's been going around.
Here's Cook as they begin on the
Oh,
ground.
no.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 20.
Might have a game on our hands.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 12 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Oh, if I could
Have
have
this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary.
I'll tell you what, he's damn sure ain't Bo Jackson.
Weak spots in order to get open.
Which I like Dalvin Cook. He's a good player. I actually got some of his rookie yards.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to...
Something I was going to do today is go ahead and start trying to sell some stuff. I felt bad. I got off early, and I'm just now doing something live. Hell, I laid on the couch for a while. But Gene came over. She know it didn't feel good.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time you wait.
It was funny. I got her daughter came up. Her and her daughter came up here last night. And I got her daughter playing Fortnite. She had never played it before. It was pretty funny.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
There we go, Cook. Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook.
I jinxed it. Cook, you're the man.
Touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Okay, big shout out Jacob Brown. That's cool.
Thank you for coming in. Start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And
yeah, I don't know how long we'll be on here myself.
As have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good.
I had to restart my phone, try to erase stuff to get it to work right. I gotta get a new phone or do something.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and that makes the score
Watch
7-0.
Off
the drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
That sucks. Yep, Jacob said the same thing. Yep, definitely sucks.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Yeah, I was looking on my I was on my monetization stuff, or not that. My analytics or whatever I was looking at stuff today. I'm surprised, like I had a bunch of old videos that had a view in the last like 48 hours or something.
I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yep,
yeah,
for sure.
I was reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7, but still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Rodgers now on first down.
Oh!
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage.
Man, my stomach is still.
And it's second down.
Oh, good.
These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Rodgers. They go screen with Dillon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion. O'Donnell,
wish it was worse on the field.
As he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend of the NFC. They start the drive with Cook.
Oh, good. Oh, they're going to get me for holding.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's probably really my favorite game is Madden, honestly. Besides like some racing games. Uh-oh. Okay.
Open here, Adam Thielen. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with
that's
that.
right.
Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you give them big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that's complete to KJ.
Oh, he caught it.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards.
There we go.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
42 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Vikings at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Do it.
After
Running the
one,
clock
7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's do something
Good
crazy
run,
here.
got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Get in there.
Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the
Strike
season.
any kind of
and
way.
the Vikings
They
have
never
taken
know.
a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific.
Oh, get it.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's
Damn, I
cold
screwed
out
up.
there.
May
Trying to
fumble.
clutch the
He
football
might
and
have.
absorb
I
the
don't know if
hits.
he's down or
Not
not.
easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook.
Oh, first down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Cook will score. Touchdown Vikings. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run.
Well, that's crazy. We're evenly matched, but their record sucks, and I see why now.
On the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Butt whooping.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up a screen for Dillon.
Nowhere.
Contained, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure.
Nowhere.
You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Flag be holding on me.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Oh, a nifty jump there.
Not much fun for the guy trying to tackle it.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
They want me to score on them.
So one play, and they're already just
hey, the lovely piece of love TV. Thank you for coming in.
To throw is Cousins. This one
oh, he got
Jefferson.
it.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Tiffany Demaro, much love. Demarion, much love. Thanks for coming in.
For this defense all game long, they've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Oh, he is a man.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Dalvin Cook so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get another chance or two to punch this one in.
They try again with Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Cousins. To the line, but it's incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. If you get careless with the football, look out.
We will take it.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone.
For everybody that came in here late and missed what I said earlier, I haven't been feeling well today. That's why I wasn't even going to stream anything. I've been feeling pretty rough today. That's why I'm playing this. But I started feeling a little better, so shout out again to Bootsy for helping me with that.
First half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively
stomach problems today, which I never have.
How much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's a busy Week 17 of the regular season, so let's get right to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, come on, Packers, won't y'all do something? Their record sucks on there. That's why they're not. I don't know why they suck so bad. But.
Too deep. Here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Oh, that sucks, Beast. Yeah, I don't have that problem, really.
Now come the Packers for
There's been a stomach thing going around. I don't know if that's what I got. It may have been what I ate last night. I might be getting too old to be eating
jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
I don't know.
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch.
I didn't feel that bad this morning. I just felt extremely tired all day.
This time of year.
And I shouldn't because I've had plenty of sleep.
And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
But then my stomach started hurting.
And this won't be enough.
But it still hurts.
The first, a gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Injury. Oh, we done got an injury. That's
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So at least they're doing
here,
something.
because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Gotcha, baby.
The Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Gotcha. I love when that
sack
happens.
to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably
He
not
is
as
a big
much
man.
exultation
Good
in
God.
that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on
How's that-
continuing
how's he
that
move so
momentum.
fast, being
They
that
didn't get
big?
that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And
Oh, we got him
behind his
spooked.
man, he missed him. Incomplete.
See,
And there's
bruised
another
over
stop.
will turn
One of the
his
league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And I believe
Oh,
that game
they're
on 3rd
stupid.
and long
They
changes
might as
things
well
a
go
little
for
bit
it. They're
because
losing
this would be a
today.
very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised
If I
to
was
see
the
them go
coach,
for it
I'd
here.
been going for it there.
And
Oh,
look at
they
this.
are.
It's a fake. And this is
And they didn't get it. Ha ha.
And it does not pay off.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just know the special teams.
About to say,
coordinator
that's
and the
kinda
team
stupid
saying,
if they
"Watch
didn't
the
go
fake,
for it."
watch the fake." But Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it. And they were ready for it and stopped it.
Damn, they owe me
They
now.
went the
Running
wrong
it.
way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
That's okay.
line. That seemed to be linebacking 101 on how to diagnose and stop a run.
And what we're doing nowadays is we're taking those former safeties, those bigger guys, and making them linebackers to utilize their speed. He just made an absolute beeline after he diagnosed that play and ended up making a nice tackle on it.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a
Well,
football
at least we
guy,
gained
that's a
some
pretty
yards
run
that
because
time.
everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the
Run
people
the
up
clock
front?
down some.
Leverage,
Right.
athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been
There we go.
terrific here this afternoon.
Love to get over 100 yards at the running back. That's
Because
what's
they're
supposed to
playing
happen.
this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. He'll get this
Big
down
shout out.
inside
Thank everybody for being here.
of about 3.
You ladies and guys are
Right
awesome.
now with a convincing lead, I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they
Pound
controlled
them.
this game.
Yeah.
I don't see why that trend would change now. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll
And
get into the
touchdown,
end
baby.
zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to
this might be the worst I've beat anybody on this game so far.
They just want to keep it going.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into,
even though they're losing so bad, I still don't like them to get a first down.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this.
And do not forget to smash the like button, guys. I would definitely appreciate that. It helps.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Second catch for him today.
It's all right. Y'all do it. Run the damn clock.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it
done.
Oh,
I got
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
They got me on that.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Oh, that was all me, baby. All me. Oh, I was trying to take it to the house.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play.
Show the replay. It was all me.
No one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot.
I switched to him and ran up and took it.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Oh, I got my backup in now. It's so bad. Poor Packers.
Run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
That was my dad's team, RIP, in the NFL.
Another carry now for Madison. They give him about 4 on the
Oh, we got this, Stephanie.
So it'll be 3rd and about the length
I'm just playing around, running the clock out.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
I'm the Vikings, by the way. I'm the purple team, if anybody doesn't know.
Right now,
I'm winning 31-0. We're killing them. Not to be more than that. I'm just trying to run the clock out.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides
He
of the
ought
ball,
to be.
you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Oh!
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings had 6.
My damn backup running back is a beast, too.
Right now here in the 4th. When coaches
Well,
come
they
into
made
the
it to
game,
the. I didn't even
choosing
watch it.
team
They made it to the
first seed, I
playoffs
think
this year,
is
but I
the
didn't even
type of
watch it.
football game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases.
I didn't watch much. I've been slipping on that.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with
That's how sometimes I don't have a choice. I did watch some of the Super Bowl.
Drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
38-0.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35.
Y'all are not scoring any touchdowns. It's too late.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
So why couldn't they play like this before?
Before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Playing the computer is stupid sometimes.
That won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one.
Like, I don't even know why they're trying to score so bad now. It's over.
And just to erase
Unless they're doing it for pride.
To be shut out.
Ran that. I want to be shut up.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
What pass interference? You crazy as hell.
That helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit.
Oh, yeah, that's over.
Yeah, on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this.
Hell, I switched to the cornerback. I know it wasn't.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
Thank you, Tiffany. Oh, we got it.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers.
It's 38-0. We only got 2 minutes. Yeah, it's over. It's way over with. Get him. Get him. Bam. Oh.
But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back.
Making them look bad today.
A lot of bad news on that play for them.
Yeah, we made it to.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
They made it in the scoring range
the
at
good news
least.
outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Gotcha.
And they got to him again. Dalvin Tomlinson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Got him. Whew, that looked painful. Boy, as long as his legs folded. I'm going to kick a field goal. Just to get some points on the board, I guess.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
That's a good kick, Drew.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year.
All right, let's run this clock out.
He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter.
These idiots better not be calling timeouts
either. They need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have
good job, computer.
Doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved.
On the older games, they would call timeouts.
For snaps just because
Computer's way smarter now. So, most of the time, anyway.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he's going to get this one.
Yeah, Madison killing it too.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. And we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle. And, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Let it tick down. We're going to let this damn thing run out.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And my third string is the fastest. I'm gone with him.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Hey, Carla Flederman, much love. Thanks for coming in.
Now a give to Madison, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game.
Thanks for coming in.
They handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show
anybody new, please subscribe, comment on a different video, and I will get you back. I have probably a million videos.
So for Minnesota, they
God knows how many lost
with one game still to go in the regular season. So for Charles Davis.
Well, one more game on this, then we're in the playoffs. Which we're not going to tackle that tonight because I will have we'll have company. I've not been feeling good, so I will have company regardless, but might be late to pass the hell out. But I'm going to take a short break. Let's see, upgrade all players, yes. All right, we play Chicago. Damn, they're 4-12. That'll be another, you know what, whipping. And in the playoffs, I'll probably do probably the next time I play this, I will, or play franchise mode anyway. I will play this game and go right in the playoffs and just do a long stream. Try to make it to the Super Bowl. I think I'll get it 15-1. All right, short break, and then I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to try to go on Ultimate Team and maybe mess around on there a minute. But it should be a minute before I have any company. If I will, but oh crap. I'm starting to feel better. My stomach's just Alright, I'm back. Back a moment. I'm gonna try to go to Ultimate Team, get off of here and just maybe screw around a minute on there. Just for a minute. But if this ends, that's why. And sorry, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. I ain't gonna be on here much longer. Still don't feel very well. Close. Oh, we got something. We're gonna sell that for $1,000. Well, we got another reward. We'll take it. Jesus. Okay, I was about to say, we finished with the, oh, we got 4,000. Let's look at my team. Been working on my defense a lot. Let's see what, oh my God. I need some of that. I need a right tackle, right guard, let's see what I want. Left guard or left tackle. Let's see what I can find. Left guard, left tackle. Let's see. We got 4,000. So let's get the best we can. Let's see. Keep going. Got an 80 and 80. 80. Oh, I think we want the Green Bay plaque. Yeah, I think we want him. All right. Keep the rest of our little money. Dang, I hadn't done any of these. Score a passing touchdown. Alright, let's try this challenge. I may hop off of here after this. Thanks for everybody coming in. Definitely thanks for everybody coming in, because this is actually doing.
Hey folks, it's the coach here.
Well,
Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
It's doing better than it does sometimes, I'll just say that. For football.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
First down, Prescott. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra
score
yard
a passing touchdown. I don't know what the hell that
carry
was.
there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Prescott from the gun. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Yeah, we got some money back. We'll take it. Oh, all right. Well, thanks to everybody coming in here. I've said that. Well, I'll always say it. I can't say it enough. But I'm going to get some shout outs and we'll get off here. Like I said, I haven't been feeling good, so I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. I'm not hungry, I swear. But anyway, big shout out to the love you to death girl. I want you to know that. Peace and love TV, love you to death. And big shout out. She is a real friend of mine, so we'll meet you one day, hopefully. And big shout out, thank you, Marty. Big shout out, Marty and Jamie. Let's see, Carla Felderman. Big shout out to Tiffany Demarion. Much love. Thank you so much. And big shout out Jackie Brown. And that's it. Thanks for everybody else that come by too and didn't say nothing. So we had a bunch of people stop through. So yep, for sure. Peace. Nikki, I know your real name. But anyway, I was playing. But I'm going to hop off here and chill out and try to get to feeling better. I got to work in the morning. The next 2 days, actually, are killing me. Well, it's not stuff happens, but that's another story. But more to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I will see you later. Much love.